Yo guys, what's up? Impossible Channel here again. Today we're gonna be talking about King Tut and the finding of the dagger about outer space origin, extraterrestrial origin. I just want to clear up that this lady over here, the sweet lady, is gonna be talking about. She's gonna say that um, all of the rocks that they found in ancient Egypt were made from meteorites. So that's pretty fucking weird, right? Let's take a look at this interview, and I want to clarify some things with you, so stay tuned, please. Subscribe and like our channel. We are enjoying your comments and your participation has been great. Right, here we go.
Now, new research suggests the dagger in Tutankhamun's tomb has extraterrestrial origins. Scientists who analyzed the metal composition of the blade say it was made with iron from a meteorite. A team of Italian and Egyptian researchers say the high amount of nickel and cobalt is unusual. Joining us from Manchester is Joyce Tilsley, a senior lecturer in Egyptology at the University of Manchester. Good to have you with us. First of all, how rare is it to discover something like this with elements from a meteorite?
It's very rare in ancient Egypt. What's unusual about this is that Tutankhamun was buried at a time when the Egyptians weren't actually using much iron at all. They hadn't entered what we call the Iron Age, and they wouldn't do that for a very long time. So to find iron objects in his tomb is really, really exciting for us. We do have other iron objects from Egypt dating even earlier, and they too all seem to be made from meteorite iron. So it seems that the Egyptians are not using the terrestrial iron that they have in Egypt, but they're actually finding meteorites and then making them into artifacts. Do normally have great significance to them.
Okay, so right, they're finding meteorites. No, they're not. They're from outer space, dude. They have alien technology. They are aliens and yada yada. Maybe it's all true about the Sumerian legends and myths. And maybe we should start opening our eyes and closing our eyes to the media and to these guys who try to fake everything and try to fool us. They just make our lives a living hell for us to give them whatever they want us to give, our energy, our lives, they want us to give them our lives, and to continue this Maya thing, this illusion. So I think that this piece of article here is very interesting for us to start thinking a little differently about everything. So the Egyptians, they used to use meteorites for every rock. They used to every precious relic, right? So let's understand a little bit about King Tut and a little bit about his father, Akhenaten. If you know a little bit about his father, he's from extraterrestrial origin, and he was never found. His tomb was never found. Actually, in 1907, there was a guy who found it, who said he found it, but till today, they are skeptic about it. Scientists are skeptic about it. So there are some facts about Akhenaten, King Tut's father. He was a pharaoh from the 18th dynasty, and he was known as the Great Heretic because he was the first of all the guys to bring one God into religion. Forget about gods. He said, let's think about the sun. The sun is our God. That's very interesting. I think the Beatles do that in their songs. Let's pay attention, right? So he was married to Nefertiti. Nefertiti was never found. She also was believed to be someone who came from the skies, who was unearthly, you know. So let's pay attention to that, right? So Akhenaten, he was one of the guys who claimed that there was only one God. He saved the Egyptians from economic disaster, and then he suddenly disappeared with a light in the sky. This is very well known and everybody knows. Just take a look at this. We have 20 facts here. The 20th fact is about the finding of his tomb, which is a lie because until today, scientists they are skeptic about it, right? So Akhenaten is widely known to be extraterrestrial. He was one of the gods. He was from this era over here. Let's take a look here. Tep Zipai, prehistoric roots of ancient Egypt. These guys, they were considered the gods. They were considered coming from the heavens, from out of this planet. And Akhenaten King Tut's father, he was considered to be from this age, from this era. So it's very interesting to what we're looking at because they are just nowadays just poking and talking about it here and there, but they will never just they will never spill it out. Okay, guys, they were extraterrestrial. Of course they were. So here is his dagger. Here is very beautiful. Well, it's just very very beautiful. Just you can't see anything very weird without actually having it in hand, right? Uh, there is a. It's wildly accurate. It's impressive what they could do back then, right? Uh, well, you can see that there is kind of a sun formation here, and then there are kinds of dogs and animals, very interesting. Like everything came, and we have the planets maybe here orbiting this strange sun, right? Maybe so. Uh, so it is very interesting. They had all this knowledge, man. It was weird, it was really out of normal, out of it. Akhenaten's mummy was never found, was never positively identified. The most likely candidate was thought to be a mummy found in the tomb KV-55 in the Valley of the Kings in 1907, just like I said. But it was very likely that it was Akhenaten's body. Research has shown it to be of a young man, but not of Akhenaten. So it was more likely to be the body of some other person, so that's what we're seeing here. You go, guys. Somebody or something, is out of its place, And I think one of the best evidences that we have here is the meteorite objects that they carried around like it was normal, Okay. So thank you very much for watching. If you have anything to add, please comment and share and subscribe. I will be posting more updates on this.